Hello, hello, my lovely sacred souls. I am so delighted to have you here. I'm grabbing some resin. I've started some little charcoal disc to go. Today I'm going to add dragon's blood resin and a little tiny bit of ancient sacred gem coralite. Gem coralite comes from the Kora, if I'm saying it right, trees in New Zealand. And of course, you know, the sap and the resin. And since it's such an ancient forest, 1,000 some years old, I really respect it. And, you know, I don't go burning big chunks of it. I save a lot of it just to work with its energy. But little tiny slivers create this beautiful amount of smoke. And why I'm using it today especially is because I feel like we're all coming together in this big sacred ceremony. You know, that's really my intention for this group is, you know, a beautiful little sacred circle for those who were called in, just to amplify the good in the world, the good, the hope, the peace, the love, the joy, you know, the divinity, the healing, the harmony. You know, it's going to be a big theme is harmony. That is still here and that is within us and that is still in the collective in big ways, and coming together, you know, as a group to just emanate immanence, right? To take this energy inside us in a form of immanence and to really hone it into our bodies and to honor those sacred cellular structures and our own sacred crystalline energy. And then, you know, to be able to, what we always talk about, take that ripple effect out and transcend and send this energy, you know, be the keepers, be the beacon. So yeah, I think it's going to be really beautiful. I'm going to go ahead, I just broke a little piece of the coralite, and then I just rub it from my hands. I don't even normally drop a big chunk in. Look at this. All this smoke is coming from dust, from like the dust. Look at that. This is dust from my hand. I don't even drop pieces in. So we're going to share the sacred, ancient, healing, restorative energies here of coralite. I can drop some of those qualities in the group to share with you the energy that's being imbued here today. And I think I am going to leave just this and leave the dragon's blood out. And maybe I'll add some dragon's blood energy another day. So we're just cleansing our lives, cleansing our spaces, cleansing our biofields, our homes, coming together in this sacred, ancient, and sacral present day in this time together. You know, again, to choose to be the healers, to choose to be the ones who are standing up and deciding that we want the energy of harmonics over the energy of discord, and that we're choosing to, you know, be the way showers and to be the keepers that are stepping up, you know, to do this work. So yeah, hi everybody. It does smell good, Brad. I smell the visions coming. We'll get there. It smells so good, actually. Probably one of the best, and I love most all smells of resins, but this is probably one of the best ones. So, not every single person here knows me. So I'm Megan Rose. It's so great to have you all here. I'm gonna flip the comments away. Okay, here we go. Now I can see them. Sometimes they act up. Yes, I'm Megan Rose. I am a teacher and a healer and a keeper, and you know, my mission here is this really is to be able to come through and anchor harmonic energies. It's for everybody else, not just for everybody else. That's why I really like to call myself, or I'm stepping up as a teacher really instead of a healer, because I want to pass on I'm handing off torches. It's really what I feel like I'm doing with these codes. You know, they're very healing, right? They're very healing, but they're activations. We're activating your cellular memory. So I am a teacher and an activator and a keeper, and I have learned how to hold and transmit and ask and intend for these precise frequencies to come through in these different ones. We'll go into them in a second, really all codes. And by that, I am passing on the remembering and the ability for your cellular system, your very original divine blueprints to wake up and to get stimulated by these codes, because your eternal, limitless spiritual self, he remembers also what it's like to play in these realms and to be able to hone and take in these energies. So I probably didn't talk about it too much in the description of this, but really that is like my end goal, especially really also what I'm hearing more and more when I'm talking to my cosmic team. What we're doing with these codes, again, is passing it on. I'm activating these energies in you and with you. And so my intent of this is that you can all come forth from this week and be able to really, anchor these codes in yourself. And just to reawaken them even without the transmissions. You should listen to the transmissions again and again because they're awesome and they're healing and they're warm. But really, I would love to even start like some sort of practice thing where we play with, you guys really stepping up into your power and anchoring them in also yourselves. Maybe even playing with things like I do. So today we're going to do cellular coherence, cellular harmonization with the new Earth. I'm really excited about that. And biofield expansion. So maybe, once we get to the end of the week, like you guys can step up like, oh, well, I really, want to feel happiness today, or I really want to feel joy today. And you can get on your meditation mat and do just like I do and say, the frequency code joy is beginning now. Heck, press record if you really want to challenge, and see what comes in. Because I'm not saying it will automatically happen for everybody, right? Activations do take time to unwind depending on the non-coherent patterning in your energy body, but for a lot of people, and for and especially over time, these abilities will come. Again, that's what I'm hearing. This is what we're really stepping into now, is activating ourselves and passing on these gifts to enable all of us as healers and keepers and leaders. So, okay. That was a lot of little new stuff coming in. It's like Megan, you got to make them understand that this isn't really just healing, that we're activating energy. So that's been exciting. And this whole today is going to be really exciting. So again, with the frequency codes themselves, why I really love today. So cellular coherence, right? Like no matter what code we're doing, it literally, whether we're working on clairvoyant skills or we're in my prosperity one and we're activating abundance, no matter what precise wavelengths I'm calling in, it all operates on activating cellular coherence in our body. That's what, right? We're doing. I don't know why I always use the hand like this. Is so I'm trying to show you guys like order and harmony over it, but yes, so all of them are bringing in harmonic, geometric, proper wavelengths into your body and into your system. And I was gonna say it's kind of an overlay at the beginning, but it's an assimilation. Think back to Healing Pod and Assimilate. We're gonna redo that one in big ways on Friday. And assimilating the harmonic frequencies into your body, enacting and remembering the way that your cells are able to operate in coherence, which is when the pain and the discord, the disharmony and all that just drops away. Because there's no place for little cogs and little tripwires and anything that's messing up our homeostasis and our health and our peace, our calm. Anything that's coming in and messing that up really doesn't belong in our system. It's discord, false frequencies, false timelines, false stories. And that's really what we're coming into overlie. So again, why I'm so excited. These are all new codes, guys. So anybody who has been with me for a while, we've never done these ones before. And so cellular coherence, every single code is kind of offering this, of course, but on its own wavelength. And now we're going to get to experience it. So I really am I feel big things for the first one. And then just, joy, cellular harmonization with a new earth. Again, you guys are anchors and keepers and way showers, the healers. Even when you step up and decide that you want to heal your own life, those are old memories and old incarnations, and missions coming through and coming up that are showing you, a way of your life. Everybody, I always believe that anybody who steps up into this path, even if at first it's about healing your own body, your own life, your families, it's because you remember, part of your mission as healers. And when we step up in that way and then anchor in to the new earth grid, which is the timelines that we're working on now, it is here. It's about choosing. I'm not going to get too deep into this because I know the better channels will come through than my human mouth will truly speak. But yes, that's what we're choosing right now is the hope over fear and the love over separation. So the new earth is here, and we're going to anchor our grids, our cells, harmonize them into the harmony that already exists in this grid. And then biofield expansion. I have done a biofield harmonization, which I will drop in the group later today. I was going to do that earlier, and then I just something said that it wasn't completely. I didn't want people to feel rushed. Like, oh, I need to do that before I do the expansion, because we're going to do so much coherence and harmony right now before we get to the expansion that your bodies will be completely ready and able to go to these levels. But I still will share that because it's a great code anyway. I think that's about it. Does anybody have any questions before we get started? Oh, I'm missing stuff. Oh, thank you. Love you all. Hello. I love you all too. Okay, if there's no questions, I think we'll just get started. I guess that's one more tiny thing. Remember, this is like, second homes for the week. Feel free to ask anything. Please share your experiences. That's always fun. Just let it be an open forum for the next 5 days. And water for any newbies is so important. Please drink your water, really, especially during and after energy transmissions. It's about honoring the energetic circuitry of your body, and that's what we're going into. We're really working from cell to soul, I like to call it. So very deep cellular activations is what we're doing. DNA activations are going to be happening, and so it's just important. It's like grease for your parts or something. Just sacred water. Imbue it with love, or if you have Reiki, really good idea now. Another message that's coming through is just to really make sure you're loving on your water too before you do baths, showers, drinking. Spend some time with it. Add some rose quartz. Just write little symbols on it. You can see I got all love little stickers on mine. A very important message coming through. It's just love on your body, that was a good idea. So let's go ahead and sink in wherever you are, my friends. I kind of always like to let my toes paw the ground. It's really unconscious. They really want to sink in when we're getting ready to do these codes. Feel your connection to your seat, your bed, wherever you may be right now. Allow your muscles to relax and to drop away. They too are sinking into wherever you are. Allow your breath to find a natural rhythm. No need to count. No need to force deep breaths. Just naturally breathing in and out. Allowing your body to respond how it wants to. And the frequency code Cellular Coherence is beginning now. We are having a massive, beautiful lock on into the magnetic grid already. I call these the magnet boots around the feet. They're sharing their stability and the Earth's support with us at this time of our harmonic merging. They're letting me know, and you're likely off feeling, that we are again going towards the magnetic energy, that there's some polarization, balancing, correcting is more the word that's happening here. Some of you may be feeling, if not all of you, this pull forward. The body's pulling forward. And so they're letting me know that this is going already out into our biofield. Again, cellular harmonization. Your cellular system works even outside of our physical bodies. And what they're sharing with me, this lock on the new Earth and the Earth's crystalline sacred grid, and this pull forward is a recalibration to the new energies that are available. Ancient, sacred, original energies, but that are newly available to our time and to the beings that are here to, again, choose this path, that are waking up, that are listening and stepping up basically into this new Earth reality, into this new dimensional field. So yes, the world around you is going to look the same, but your body and your calibration, your mind, your heart, your soul is not going to be the same. It's not even going to feel quite the same as we are adjusting to the new higher harmonic vibrational energies that are available right now. So it's very interesting. Again, why I don't predetermine and try and talk not too much about the codes. Because all beautiful energy is happening around us, around the bodies. Feel your palms right now, they're letting me know. They want me to tell you to notice your palms, put your focus into your palms. Again, most or all of you will likely just feel pure activations emanating out of your palms. Again, we're completely rooted and connected down, so emanating from your feet into the earth, coming out of your palms, really steady, beautiful, balancing energies. Anything that was off kilter in your immediate biofield is being corrected right now. Again, very interesting as we're working on our outer sacred fields for cellular harmonization. They wanted to share that they're saying, of course, the outer world affects your inner harmony. So that's why we're working from the outside in now. And we're very much going into the body. Our sacred golden fuchsia energies, again related to the healing pot, are coming in. Ooh. This is a very soft, filling energy. When we're working deep in physical health, so cellular harmonization, right now we're taking care of strengthening the way that our body connects and speaks to each other. So our immunity, our nervous systems becoming balanced, our organs and our hormones speaking to each other in their proper ways, the way they were always intended to communicate and pass on signals and release chemicals. So it's a big energy, but it's again very warm and soft. It feels like you're being, well, not feels, you are being filled up with this very lovely, gentle, they still want to use the word recalibration energy as we are adjusting. And they're even showing me like boards with knobs and tunes and beams. So really we're adjusting the chemical communication in each of your bodies. Again, even though we're all together, codes like this are very much working specifically for your divine blueprint because you came forth. So this code is interacting with you and your sovereign decision to be a part of this sacred energy. So allow wherever it is flowing and filling and becoming more wholesome in your body, just allow your attention and your energy to play there. Wherever you may be feeling little pulses and vibrations and energy balls, just thank it, acknowledge those spaces for being filled up and for coming back online and for coming into a whole cohesive unit. We're going to go ahead and enjoy about a minute or so of silence before I'm called to bring in the next code. They're wanting me to share with you that this is really almost more like a DNA upgrade instead of just like a DNA activation healing. Again, they're saying with the new earth energy and even just with harmonization and coherence in general, when we're really able to come forth and assimilate something so perfect as cellular coherence, it's bridging the gap that we needed for our bodies that were, just physical, 3D dense physical, to get to open and again remember and activate that next level of fifth dimensional and beyond, the crystalline energy, really sacred, beautiful DNA helixal energies just pouring in now. Much of the green ray, tinges of the golden rays as well. Really, really big upgrades. They're really wanting me to share that as a pass on, or to pass on. If you're feeling tension in your body, again, this is a message. Breathe into that area and know that we're just dropping discord. We're just dropping energies that wanted to be acknowledged. Again, saying discord doesn't mean like they were bad things. They were just things we picked up. Just things that happened, to be brought into our body from our lives here as humans. And now they're just one last little bit of acknowledgement, the tension, the pangs, the whatever it is, and we can let them go as these coherent energies, this coherent frequency code continues to pour in and be the overriding overall frequency that we exist in. Really massive crown openings after that. Just releasing deeper densities opens you up to the higher worlds, the higher consciousness. Again, all this energy that's right here, right now, available for us. Sacred influxes of harmonic light, which in and of itself is the ability of the healer, is the ability of the keeper and the way shower, being able to be connected and open to this higher photonic light, being able to receive it and assimilate it and allow it to calibrate into our bodies, into our DNAs, into our biofields. And I think with that, we are going to merge into allowing this code to stay right here in the background and asking that the cellular harmonization with the new earth frequency code become the overall frequency that we feel and experience and receive insight into starting now. Just a gentle reminder to breathe through any big energy movements. This one's really pouring us into the earth, but I'm just being called to be. Allow it to come in. So that energy surge is what I call wildly beautiful. We poured deeper, I believe, into the earth than I thought we could go. I mean, it was a magnet body instead of just magnet boots. And it was actually a little bit of emotional energy that was coming in, because merging with the new earth timelines, and again, this is wanting to be shared, merging with the new earth timelines is just like merging with divine love, eternal, universal, unconditional love, because that is what Gaia is. Her incarnation, her representation, what she does as a host for us is unconditional love, mother, divine love, mother love. And so when we truly find, or more so lose, the separation that we've had with her, and truly merge our fields, our energetic fields with hers, which never should have been a separate thing, it just fills you up in this huge, amazing, warm way. I talk often about like a long lost friend. I talk with that with Holy Fire. You'll see more. So that's what that felt like. And what they wanted me to share is really a reconnection to the original sacred intentions of this earth. And after we went deep, deep down, again, these energies are still pouring in, my friends. It was like once we merged, we were finally lifted up in this, and there was just a lightness in the air where angel wings also came in. Again, each specific angel factions will always be with us, are heralding in this new earth energy as well. And just also to represent and share the lightness of our beings, and how we can again drop deeper tensions and deeper afflictions, and just exist as, I mean, literally like these higher vibrational beings. Whenever we get freed from these lower timelines and these lower restrictions, your body will physically feel lighter, whether, of course, the scale shows that or not. Very, very, very light-hearted energy just all around us, pouring in. I'm seeing stunning visions of just beautiful expanses of earth, and all different ones too. Sacred oceans and beaches, sacred ancient forests, sacred mountains and hills. It's really beautiful, because it's almost like she's showing off, like a newborn, like newborn parents would show their pictures. It really, really feels like that. Like she's showing me all the new spaces. She is showing your souls, right? This is all being imprinted into you. Remember, I'm a speaker, a translator, an anchor. So we're all being shared the vibrational medicine of these truly pure and clean and vibrationally harmonic places on the earth, which she is saying already exists, is here. Multiple, many planes of existences that already are vibrating harmonically. We're just going to settle back in, allowing that code to take over our body once more. The other vision that she's wanting to share with me now is of sacred waterways. And I've seen this before in a different earth code that I did, but the sacred waterway is, again, she is showing me her clean harmonic ways, but it is very, very much in relation to our blood, our nervous system, our lymphatic fluid. Again, the intercellular fluid, why it's very sacred and important to keep up the way that we nourish our bodies and the way that we keep fluid moving in us. But more importantly, what she's saying is that as we merge into this new earth harmonic energy, that this is what is happening within our whole body, is that we too are getting these sacred cleanses in our veins, in our capillaries. I guess she's showing me the lymphatic. I'm actually seeing the lungs, so fluid, in the tissues, again, cellular tissue fluid. She's really showing me very specific little linings and passageways in the body, sharing with me that we are all going through this deeply healing cleanse right now. And just to allow the harmony of the higher cellular system to assimilate into our own waterways, into our own sacred forest, into our own sacred lands inside our body. We're going to go ahead and enjoy that silence for a few minutes. Really massive vibrations all over the bodies. Again, allow it to calibrate. They're wanting me to address here the void energy. So, as you all know, I'm clairvoyant, so it's always colors or visions or something that's popping in. But now the overall energy I'm experiencing is black and quiet. My thoughts were able to disappear, mostly black energy. We still have some healing pod fuchsia in the background. But what they're wanting to share, that this frequency is coming through, is the importance of the creation energy, your thought and emotional patterning. Again, your choice and intent to choose the new reality, the new earth reality, the new way that you want to wake up every day and show up every day and exist every day, and that you of course want to see for the planet as well. It is so integral, especially in times like this, to still remember when it so seems like things are out of our hands, that they're not, that we still are sovereign creators. We still get to choose our perceptions. We still get to choose how we think about things, or what we watch, or what we do. So very much that it is needing to be said. There's a blank screen that's happening now. A very real reset for our own bodies, our own cells, our own realities, and they're needing to pass on that creation energy that each of you have to continue to choose your dimension, to choose your earth every single day. I love when I actually see and feel void energy. Very potent, very still sacred energy coming through right now for you, my friends. And we're going to go ahead and expand and honor this stillness and this void energy. And we're going to step up and step into the reality, the code, the choice of expanding our biofields. So this is going to be, all of the above. This is harmonization, strengthening, and then expanding our very real biofields and auric fields, the torus fields all around us. And with that, the frequency code biofield expansion is beginning now. The gold and green rays have already returned. We are doing precise, massive, beautiful work on your grids. I'm seeing each one of your expanded biofields, the fine lines that grid your entire field are just being, again, harmonized. It's like codes of bioluminescent light is running around the sacred circle of your torus field and beyond right now, just kind of smoothing out and making sure that every part of it is on sequence and in proper communication. It's very, very, very beautiful activations right now, my friends. The magnetic grids are back on, feet are locking in, again, very important. We're working with massively high potential energy, again, which is you. I want you to remember this is you, this is your field, your sacredness all around you. But when our souls, when our bodies, our physical consciousness taps into this type of energy, it's a little new, because we weren't born and raised to live in it, to express it, and to wield it. And that's what we're doing here right now. It's really this sacred, again, cleansing harmonization, but I'm seeing a merging of the physical. A merging of the physical coming out into your fields and getting your body completely on board and in tune and connected with your biofield, so it just gets so much easier to operate in all realms, and again in these higher harmonic energies of the new earth that are available to each of us right now. Now we're starting a little more of the expansion. So we were harmonizing there and activating again that bioluminescent light. It's this gorgeous white blue energy is on the outskirts, golden green is pouring into your center field, your center column. And now I'm watching as our sacred breaths come in and out, as your biofield gently breathes with it, but on the contraction, it doesn't come all the way back in, because we are again strengthening and learning how to work with and expand in even bigger ways to be able to contain and hold the energy of a larger field. So we're just breathing naturally in and out, watching as your sacred fields expand to each of yours highest good for yourself right now, exactly where it needs to be. Healing any old timelines that were stuck in these fields. I'm literally just watching these images drop off. It's very interesting because a lot of them are probably your images, just people, places, random things. It's like a little flash comes up and then the picture drops off. Again, this isn't like severed connections. They're wanting me to let you know that's very important. It's not like we're just dropping people or dropping memories. It's just things that were stuck here, that were just literally like in our web, that didn't need to be, that were not serving us. Disentangling is a very real, good way to describe it with what's happening. We're just loosening the old ties, severing old ties to things that were stuck in our fields that don't belong there. And every time it expands, I'm seeing more things drop away. Very, very interesting. It's like the more energy that you can hold, the bigger that you can believe that you are. You know, the more that you can feel that you are, just opens up these old things that were trapped there just to fall away. You don't even need to dredge up these memories, these things. It doesn't matter why they were there. They just get to fall away the more and more that you expand into your original way of being, how you always should have been. Limitless energy, sacred and powerful force field all around you, all the time, reactivating and reconnecting you to your original source capabilities. Big parasympathetic breaths coming in there, my friends. We're going back into the body. Those fuchsia energies are really wanting to be addressed right now. Just acknowledge. Fuchsia is deeply nourishing and holding and healing. Such a grandmotherly energy, and that's really just wanting to be acknowledged as the overall energy that's in us and that's washing in our bodies. Again, remember, we are strengthening and harmonizing our entire cellular system along with our entire realities and subconscious. And while we do this, while we're working on our repatterning and holding space for our highest, healthiest realities, she wants us to know that she's holding us. Unconditional divine love is here. And with that, I'm actually feeling that we can start to come back. We're gonna go ahead and allow these transmissions to taper off. I'm gonna open my eyes. I'm gonna drink water. I'm gonna take some deep breaths here. Oh. So I think I'm gonna have to watch that one again pretty soon. That was big energy. That was definitely big energy. Ellen says, I just saw an infinity sign. You know, I'm just gonna take 2 seconds, guys. Let's do that. Let's just take 2 seconds. My feet like are able to be lifted off the ground, but they're still feeling like with her. You know, sometimes the vibrations, it's almost like they were asleep because we were so connected. So go ahead and wiggle your toes, roll your shoulders, because oh my goodness, there was really deep movement and readjustment in the body. And even my crown, really, like I can still feel this connection. You guys might, like the energy around me looks really beautiful as well, because remember, again, we're working on our biofield. So let's come back, let's take some deep breaths, and